Do you own a home built between the mid-70s and the late 90s? Nearly 750,000 homes were constructed in British Columbia during this time, and many use a plumbing type that insurance companies no longer cover under homeowner policies. Many homeowners find it challenging to sell these homes due to this insurability problem, which is difficult to understand as they've had an insurance policy for years without issue. Join me to find out why many homeowners are now realizing their home has an expensive defect that can cost tens of thousands of dollars to remediate here in Nanaimo, British Columbia. Polybutylene, or poly-B as we call it, is commonly installed in homes between the 1970s and the late 90s. It was marked as a low-cost, easy-to-install alternative to traditional copper pipes. But over time, it became clear that poly-B had some serious drawbacks. The biggest issue? Well, with poly-B, the pipes can degrade inside out when exposed to the chlorine and other oxidants commonly found in municipal water systems. This can lead to leaks, bursts, or water damage, and it can happen with little or no warning. Other issues occur when poly-B is exposed to constant freeze and thaw cycles in the winter months, which is much more common in the interior of British Columbia. This can cause plastics to become fragile and crack over time. And finally, the varying water pressure exerted on the plumbing, which is regulated by your pressure reduction valve, can cause the pipes to burst if set too high. So how can you tell if your home has poly-B plumbing? What you want to look for is gray flexible pipes, often found near your water heater or underneath sinks or in your basement or crawl space. They might have the letters PB printed on the side of them, usually with the number 2110. If you see this, it's worth having a professional plumber come and take a closer look. For current homeowners, replacing polybutylene plumbing can increase the value of your home and prevent costly water damage. While it is a large investment, you can save money and stress in the long run. When buying a home, a thorough inspection is your best friend. A qualified inspector can help you identify whether poly-B is present and assess its condition. If it is present, it is not necessarily a deal breaker, but you're going to want to factor in the replacement cost to your decision and most likely negotiate the price based off of this. On average, replacing poly-B in a typical home can cost between $5,000 and $15,000, and this is going to depend seriously on the size and the complexity of the plumbing system. Keep in mind, this cost does not include repairing the ceilings and the drywall that inevitably will need to be removed to run new supply lines to the fixtures throughout your home, sinks, bathtubs, what have you. Now, these can easily double the cost of replacing depending on the dimensions and layout of your home. So keep in mind, it's not just replacing the plumbing, but the repairs necessary to put your home back into showable condition after you've replaced the plumbing. Drywall, paint, trim, floors, who knows. Also keep in mind that your main supply line, supplying water from the municipality to your house, may need to be replaced as well. This could mean hiring an excavator to dig up the supply line, contacting the city to make sure you're not hitting any other lines as you're accessing your house. Now, quick disclaimer, please understand that I'm not a plumber, a contractor, or an insurance broker. These professionals have in-depth knowledge of their respective fields and should be consulted if you have any concerns about the existence of poly-B within your home. Now, this is extremely important. I can't tell you how many times I've seen dozens of sales over the last year collapse due to issues revolving around this type of plumbing. Home buyers needing a mortgage require a homeowner's insurance policy for loan approval. If this policy is denied, then so will the loan, and the presence of poly-B is generally going to make this policy be denied. Now, as mentioned previously, keep in mind, if you're going to replace it, in some circumstances, the cost of replacing the plumbing can be negotiated as part of the purchase agreement. And the insurance underwriter will possibly give you a specified period of time to do the replacement, still giving you an insurance policy to complete on the deal. But there is no guarantee this will occur. In any case, if you are a homeowner with a property older than 25 years, take some time to investigate the type of plumbing you have in your home and contact your insurance provider to discuss the coverage you have and any shortcomings in your policy. Now, if you are not from Vancouver Island or British Columbia for that matter, know that this problem is not limited to just us. If you're planning on selling and relocating here to the island, make sure that you understand the implications of the plumbing in use in your home and how that may affect your future plans to sell. With that in mind, I hope you get to live the island life soon. And if you want to learn more about doing so, I would definitely check out this video right here or this video right here.